Everyone, it's Michael here at Cobblestone Millworks. We are going over some more of our different styles in our brochure. So if we're looking at page 18 and 19, these are some really great inspirational photos, but just examples of some of the custom type woodwork that we do here. So whether it's sapele or white oak or cedar, redwood, composite, you can see that we've got the ability to carve any sort of design in, whether you have us design it or if you've got like a family heirloom or your initials or a specific shape that you want. We could carve that into the panel and do that as a panel over panel or a panel over a louver, which is some of the examples that you see here. And then down in the lower left corner, it's a great example of our frame in tongue and groove with some radius tops to it. But if you can imagine, these are also basically the same kind of construction as what we could do as like barn doors. And so if you had an extra large barn door or a unique size barn door, you wanted two of them matching. These are examples of how we could do something like that for you as well. And then in the kind of in the middle on the bottom there, we have our square edge louvers. And these are really popular. And we use a unique construction style that we call flat tenoning. And the way that works is that in the styles, we cut out a specific size groove. But then for all of the slats, what we have to do is we actually carve tenons into each side of the slat, and that way they can protrude in the front or in back or both front and back of the shutters themselves. And these are very popular for Bahama style shutters because people want them to be large shade type of louvers, but still allow the breeze to come through. And this is really popular. And then over on the right-hand side, we have a couple of other examples of some of the different things that we get asked to make all the time. So whether it's a custom sized vent for like a gable vent or something like that, whether it's a round circle, whether it's a flush bevel rectangle, whether it's a large triangle of a unique shape, and even if it's not a perfect triangle, you just give us the dimension, we can make those types of vents. And one thing that a lot of people ask for is that they ask us to put the spline groove on the backside. And then once they paint it to match the color of the house, then they install the screen. And that way bugs and insects don't make it up into your attic. And then the other two on the far right-hand side is what we have a cedar louver door. And this can be a full-size door, custom-size door, but the whole thing would have louvers in it like a shutter. And some people use this in outdoor applications where they want to have some privacy so people can't see through, but at the same time, they want air circulation. Some people use them indoors on like a utility closet. And then the bottom, those are really fun. We call them cafe doors. Some other people refer to them as like saloon doors. And this is where we can put the double action hinge on it, where you could push in or out and they would swing both ways. And again, whether you want a custom design or you want your name carved in them or anything, we've got the full ability to do all that different types of customization. But this page is really designed to be an inspiration of what you would like to see in your project. Thanks.